Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys so much for joining your girl on another live. And on this particular live, we're going to dive deep and see what's going on with your current love situation. We're going to do a you versus them read, and we're going to see what is their true intentions as well as the outcome of this situation. As you guys know, like the intro said, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign in this all signs read because there could be messages in any of those little chart placements for you. And do know this is a collective read. I always tell people personals are always the best way to go because I'll dive specifically into your energy and your person's energy and give you specific messages to see what's going on with your unique situation. But it's always fun to see if the messages do resonate with you. So if they do, I kindly ask that you interact with me live if you're watching live. And if you're watching the recording, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your story or just let me know if it resonates or not. I would love to hear from you. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. As you guys know, as you can see on the scroll, if you don't know, now you know. Every single month on this channel, I give away a free personal tarot reading. So to be in the running for that, simply subscribe and let me know that you're here. All you got to do is interact with me, leave comments, things like that. That way I know you are definitely subscribed, interacting, and definitely enjoying the content. And we definitely will consider you for that next giveaway. I said we got a couple people in the building. We have Empress Royal showing up and showing out, representing for Team Sagittarius. And Destiny finally made it to a live, my girl. I haven't seen her in a while. Good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for coming. And I see that we have other people trickling on in just a few minutes. I'm sorry, guys, about yesterday. We were supposed to do this reading yesterday, but your girl needed some much needed rest. Haven't been feeling too well, but I think there's just a lot of stuff going on in the ethers. My tarot readers, my intuitives out there, do you know what I'm saying? It just feels like lately things have been kind of funny feeling. So I just needed that moment to just step away from tarot, decompress, and I got up and I just finished up Gemini and Cancer, and now we're doing all signs. So hopefully you guys will have plenty of messages to kind of help you navigate through your love situations. And if you enjoy any of the content, like I say, hit that like button, show your girl some support. It is an energy exchange and it allows me to connect more with you. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're first starting off with Aries. Any Aries out there? I see Destiny's an Aries moon, like your girl Mika. Any other Aries out there? Any Aries? Leah is here. Tiara's here. Hey, hey. Good to see y'all. All right. Let's get started. As you guys know, energy is energy. So even if you are physically not with someone, there could be someone that is Definitely still all up in your energy from the past. It seems to be a big thing that's been coming up lately in my readings. I try my best to connect with new people, but sometimes it just doesn't come through that way, y'all. So I apologize if it doesn't connect with anyone new. But they just may not be all up in your energy quite yet. Energy is energy, right? Okay, let's get to it, Aries. These cards are really hard to deal with, guys. They're very stiff, so I'm sorry if it's looking kind of sloppy here, but these cards are very stiff, so let me try that again. Ugh. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Okay, these cards are going to give me a hard time tonight. We might have to use a different deck, y'all. They were doing just fine earlier. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Spirit's tired. You ain't never lied. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Person they're currently connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Aries and their person? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay. This is someone I feel like that's really trying to get out of their head surrounding this situation. I don't know what type of a dynamic is happening here, but just give me a second, y'all. Did this person have a hard time really being emotionally vulnerable or present? Was that an issue here with this person? Because I feel like they're trying to get away from that as well. Still. This is a really hard energy to pick. I don't know what the hell this is. It's kind of irritating me, y'all. And I don't know if it's you guys I'm picking up on. I'm just getting like really irritable and annoyed. All of a sudden, like really irritable and annoyed by this energy. I think your person is kind of irritated and annoyed at themselves because they kind of didn't embrace this when they could have. So they're a little bit upset at themselves. Is that what this is about? Yeah, that they weren't being cooperative with you. They probably wouldn't tell you this because now it seems as if you're waiting for someone else to come in. But it's almost like you know this person's going to show up and take action towards you to get your attention. So it's almost like you're fighting this battle of holding back from this person, but you almost expect them to show up. I'm going to have to get a little bit more on your person. I really want to understand this energy. Spirit, give me a little bit more on this person here. Why are they so Frustrated about the lack of cooperation. Why are they angry? Yeah, the Chariot in reverse, the Page of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're avoiding apologizing, avoiding taking action because they're holding on to what they've done in the past. It's like they're mad at themselves for messing this up. That's kind of what I'm getting. Why did I do this crap that I did? I could have avoided all this. Now I've lost the very thing that I didn't want to lose, which was this relationship. Yeah, you have to understand the dynamic of this person's mentality. This is someone that makes really bad choices, expect people to still put up with their crap. And then once you put your foot down, it's a problem. I'm getting like a gaslighter. They never want to take accountability. They rather project their issues onto other people. But now it's kind of backfired because it's almost like they don't even have you to blame. They have to go, it's almost like spirit put this person in a space to really reflect about how they showed up in the past and why this didn't work. And they can't blame anybody else but themselves. I'm getting it was a lot of confusion on your person's behalf because they think very irrationally. This and that's why I'm also frustrated as a reader and I'm pausing so much, Aries, because I'm trying to really tap into this person's energy as well as yours. But it's like your person, something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with this person. I don't know if it's mental health, narcissist. It's just like a very, I can't get away from irrational way of thinking and operating. You may have picked up on this. It's like they've created this whole math equation for this relationship that's so unnecessary because of their very reckless and impulsive nature to manipulate you to try to confuse you. It's like they practically confuse themselves. This is like someone that lies so much and plays so many games that they can't even keep track of their own crap. And they're trying to go back and replay it all and make it make sense. And they're like, what the hell is going on here? Maybe it's because they usually get people to fall for this crap, but it looks like you aren't. So what is this person, true intentions with Aries in? What are they intending to do, Spirit? We have the Moon and the Five of Cups. They intend to mourn the loss of you, feel very disappointed, feel bad for themselves. That's what I feel like. They feel bad for themselves that they lost. It wasn't even a game to you, but they feel like they lost the game. And what's the potential outcome between these two? Five of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. It's just not going to work. Somebody's going to eventually abandon this after spending some time going back and forth about this because you two are just not equally yoked. Something's telling me that it's you, Aries. You're going to realize very much so that this person is playing too many games. They're going back and forth trying to decide what they want here. And no matter how much you go back and forth to try to decide how to make this work, it just can't work. It's like you get mental clarity that this is just not it. This is not it. So yeah, like I say, you or this person will eventually walk away because there's really nothing coming out of this. Like it's not gelling or meshing too well. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. All right, could be connecting to Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, and I think I said water signs already, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Aries. Yeah, just like this is not one of those relationships that'll work. Some of you guys have already kind of like let this go because there's just too many games. Like this is just a very toxic dynamic where it just is not coming together at all. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Next we got Taurus. Taurus. Any Taurus is in the room. Taurus, Taurus. Shay wants to know. Question, Mika, is it possible for only parts of the reading to resonate and not all? Yeah, it is possible. That's the deal. It's a collective read, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why I say, you know, people, it's really good to book a personal because for collective, I'm picking up energies of the collective. So it's very much possible that I'm picking up energy of different timelines and people's space. I mean, this is stuff that could have already happened, currently happened, or will happening. The roles could be reversed. It's a lot of different things going on there. And it may not even be your story. Sometimes it is, it isn't it. I mean, you know, energy is energy. So I always tell people watch tarot responsibly and only take what's for you and leave the rest. Sometimes it does, sometimes it isn't. All right. Taurus is next. Taurus is next. We got Leah, who's a Taurus moon. Any other Tauruses in the room? Any other Tauruses? And also, Shay, I will say this, sometimes it's predicting the future. So it could be another relationship in the future that you may have not already, that you haven't connected with too. It could be a lot of things. So that's why I say, you know, just see what it says. You never know. George, what up, George? All right, Taurus, let's get it. TL, watch yourself or you're gonna get blocked. I was trying to be generous with you, but you keep on, you're gonna be blocked from my channel forever. Don't play with me. Don't come on this channel. We don't we don't we don't do that up in here. Goodbye. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, rising in Venus signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, rising in Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Taurus and the person that Taurus is connected to in love and romance. King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in the reverse. This person feels like coming forward, doing what they got to do to make things right is a bit of a challenge. I don't know what's going on in this dynamic, but they feel like they have to protect themselves, like be very guarded here. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this person. Why do they feel like it's so hard to come forward and make things right with Taurus? The Hermit in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Possibly because you retracted your energy. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I think my sound's better now. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Sorry, Taurus. But what I was saying is the reason why this person feels like it's hard to come towards you, work on this relationship or whatever's going on, and the reason why they're so guarded is they feel like you're just not interested. They feel like you're pulling your energy back, and you don't have a lot of emotion for them at this time. Yeah. So it's like giving me like a defeated energy on your person's behalf. Now, you with the Six of Pentacles to the Six of Cups in the reverse, what you remember is always being very generous to this person, very supportive. No sound. Is always. I can hear everything okay. I just tested. Everything seems to be fine. And you're very stressed yourself about taking the risk to go towards this. You feel like it would be very risky to give this person another chance because you feel like this cycle is going to be on repeat of being another failed attempt. It's going to be another failed attempt. You're really trying to get over this person and just move forward, you know? You're just in a space like, I just need to move forward and be done with this. So it just seems like almost like a stalemate situation here. But then you have your person that has this very possessive energy when it comes to you. Very possessive. I don't think this person really wants to walk away. They're saying that, are they giving the insinuation that they're done? But the truth is, they don't want to be done. They just don't want to make the effort to make things right. I hope that makes sense. So, what is this person's true intentions in next? We have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I think this is someone that's just gonna like pretend that they're okay with it ending. I guess this is someone that's trying to act tough, like it doesn't matter, it's all good, it's over, it's fine, but that's not true. Underneath the deck with the world in the reverse, this is someone that feels like there's some unfinished business here because you guys have history. That's what this person's thinking about, like all that's invested here, but it's like, I don't want to, make the effort. So what is the potential outcome here? Eight of Swords in reverse and Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I think the outcome is this person is just definitely going to just drop this and just kind of focus on their stability, their money elsewhere. Because it's just too much like tension between you two, conflict and drama. Like I said, it's almost feel like a stalemate situation here. Very stalemate-ish. And yeah. I think both people are going to agree like it's just not worth it. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let me know if it resonates. Sorry about the audio issue, but when you guys watch the playback, you should be able to hear and see everything okay. Sorry about that, guys. And thank you for those that kind of gave me a heads up about that. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I miss it. But I think everything should be good now. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, show your girl some love. And next we have Gemini. Any Geminis in the room? Any Geminis? Got Lisa popping on in this thing. One of our amazing mods. She's going to definitely keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on tonight. You see why I had to step away? Didn't I say the energy's off? See, we got a couple of trolls popping on in, y'all. Oh my gosh. Done had to block people tonight. I really don't like to block people, but they do it to themselves. I warned them. See, I warned them. I warned them. You said the audio is still messed up? Okay. Oh my gosh. Done had to block people tonight. I really don't like. What's wrong with the audio? Can somebody else tell me what are y'all hearing? Because when I'm playing it back, it sounds fine to me. Is the audio still messed up? Before we get into the Gemini read. Guys, I don't hear anything. I'm playing it back. It sounds fine to me. Else tell me what are you something must be wrong with your phone, the vape on on me. Oh my gosh. Can y'all hear me okay? All of Taurus skipped. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. I fixed the issue. I paused and then I went back and I started doing it again. I'm talking about now. Can we hear and see me okay now? From my end, I have another device here playing it back and I can hear everything fine. I can see everything fine. That's what I'm saying, Lisa. I can hear everything fine. Leah can hear everything fine. I don't know what's going on with the vape on me. Now, during the Taurus reading, y'all, I told you guys it was messing up a little bit. I apologize for that. But once we close out this live, you can go back and replay it and you'll notice that I did pause and we picked up where we left off. So you didn't miss anything, love. You didn't miss anything. You got to understand sometimes when you're going live, you're streaming live, internet sometimes get a little glitchy, but that's what we got. All right, Gemini's next. For all the Geminis out there, I just did a Gemini reading earlier this evening. So if you want to check that out, check it out. It was a great read, very in-depth. Maybe some messages in that reading for you. But in this reading, we're going to see you versus them, energy check-in, intentions and outcome. Any Geminis here? Any Geminis? All right, let's get a Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Gemini is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Queen of Cups. What else about this situation, Spirit? Justice. And we have the Hermit. This person is having a hard time loving you. This is someone that doesn't want to reciprocate the love. I'm getting someone that holds back their feelings, holds back taking action because they're worried about what can potentially go wrong here. This person kind of regrets not treating you fairly, to an extent, I should say. And the reason why I say to an extent, because it was to a disadvantage to them. I feel like this is someone that's still going to defend their stance because they want to remain in control of this situation. They feel like you're getting out of control. With the Justice of the Page of Swords, Gemini, you're very clear about what you're dealing with here. I think you've learned a lot here about what this person is all about. And I think what you're trying your best is to get back grounded, back stable. This person is throwing your energy off. They've become quite a burden for you. And I think you just chosen to like abruptly drop this. Drop this dream, drop this illusion. You're tired of always giving to this situation and getting very little in return. So that's why it's like, I feel like it would be fair for me to pull back and just kind of focus on other things. Yeah, I'm getting like a very impulsive decision on your behalf. Very impulsive. Some of you guys may have someone else come into your energy very soon if this hasn't happened already, and you may have a little bit of difficulty deciding who you want to be with. I think overall, though, you may not necessarily be in a space for a solid relationship quite yet because you're still kind of getting over this past situation or still unpacking it. But some of you guys may be actually dating or getting to know other people, or someone new may be coming up into your energy. And it just may make you feel a little overwhelmed. I say at the end of the day, like, you showing up as this empress, I really feel like you're just going to pour more into yourself and focus on your abundance and your stability and raise the standards of what you really are looking for, which makes it kind of also hard for you to decide what you want. Yeah, you really just want things to be better next time. I'm getting like a Gemini saying, I can't go through this again, another cycle of this mess again. So like, yeah, whatever you're doing, it's actually working in your favor of like stepping back, pouring into yourself, focusing on your abundance, your stability. You just don't really want to deal with a lot of people like seriously right now. And I can understand that because it's like you're still like in this state of I'm still trying to figure things out, still trying to get myself back to stable ground, that kind of deal. All right, with the Hermit to the Knight of Swords in the reverse, your person is very much inconsistently like one day wanting to come in, the next day, like they're very this is a very inconsistent person. Very confusing for me as a reader. It's like, what do you want to do? You know? Do you want to go towards Gemini or not? You guys may have like an off and on relationship. And when things are off, they're just like lazy. They move their ass. They don't want to put in work. They expect you to put in work or something like that. And then I'm getting like this energy from you that you're just kind of like over this person. You're tired of going back and forth. Deep down, you just want this person to take accountability for what they have done. Apologize for their toxic behavior, things that they've done in this relationship that was very low vibrational and toxic. So what is this person's intentions next towards Gemini? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Cups. They really want to drop these other options and come towards you. What's the potential outcome if y'all were to reconcile? Strength in reverse and the Page of Cups. I think this person will still have a hard time like taking accountability. They have a hard time apologizing. They'll have a hard time really figuring out how to make you happy. They're going to feel like your expectations are too high, but look at it. You're showing up as an empress or showing up as a page. And in some instances as a knight. So it's kind of like they're a little bit lower on the maturity level than you anyway. But history may be keeping you guys together. Like, you know, you guys been together for a while. So that's what I have. It can be a air sign you're connected to: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I got Virgo. I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. Could be anybody. All right, we're going to keep rolling. Hey, Kay. Hey, Aqua Vibes. Hey, how y'all doing? We're going to keep rolling, y'all. Cancer's next. We just did Gemini. Cancer's next. Any Cancerians in the room? Any Cancers? Cancer. Cancer, we did a reading for you earlier as well. So you may want to check that out. A lot of good messages in that read as well. Let's see what we got. Patricia's here. Hey, Patricia, good to see you. Representing for Team Cancer. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance. We have the Strength in the reverse. We have the Fool card. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. This is someone that let their insecurity, fears, lack of control get the best of them. This is someone that really comes across like they're tough, but they're really a coward and very unhappy with how they've shown up in this connection with you, and they want to come back. They want to revisit things because they're lonely. I'm getting you have disconnected from this person, Cancer, and they don't like that. They feel like you're being uncooperative. They don't know what to do next, like to fix this. This is somebody that just doesn't know what to do. So they just kind of sit back and do nothing. You're focusing on your healing, getting yourself grounded and balanced. And I think that's because some of you guys could be actually focusing on addressing the issues that this relationship has brought into your life. I'm getting a lot of you Cancerians unpacking things here, thinking it through. Releasing the fears, the insecurities within you that have led you to this connection. But I think it is a little hard to really decide if you totally want to disconnect from this. But you know, deep down, you and this person are not equally yoked. You guys are not talking the same language. This person may put you in third-party situations, put you in a friend zone, neglect you, leave you. Like, it's so much energy of this person almost like pushing you further and further away. No matter how much you try to make this thing work. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Your person, all they're thinking about is all this time you guys have had together. How much has been invested in creating this relationship? That's what they don't want to lose. And all you're thinking about is this person needing to take accountability. They need to own up for their mistakes and do right by you. So what is this person planning to do next with Cancer? Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person intends to fight for what they can get out of you. I really feel like you're someone who was very generous here. So whatever you were giving, they're hoping that they can relive that and recreate that in their life with you. They loved everything about what you were providing them. That's what they missed the most. And they want a relationship here with you, but what's the potential outcome between these two if they were to reconcile? Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It doesn't seem like this is going to work. Like this is someone that's still not bring anything solid, not anything real that can be substantial. It's almost like this is someone that doesn't really want to consistently build something together. With the King of Swords in reverse, this person thinks very irrationally about connections and relationships. And it's because they're a page. Deep down within this person, they're very much interested in just kind of like, hey, let's show up and let's just see what happens. You know, very irrational, very chaotic energy, very thought processes are very manipulative and not necessarily coming from a healthy space. And you know this is your story because you may have felt like you were being bamboozled, used, taken advantage of. And it has a lot to do with them being very immature. And you have to get power and control of the situation by choosing you. But they're going to defend themselves no matter what. And you're going to keep trying to get this person to see your side, and then we have this ongoing battle between you two where it just never really works because deep down this person doesn't even know who they are and what they want. I'm getting lack of self-awareness. This person doesn't really know who they are because they lie too much. They manipulate so much. Yeah. They don't know if they want the purest and the most loving connection that you have to offer. And if you watch the Cancer read, which I highly advise you check out Cancer, even in that reading, I was getting your love was pure and kind and real. And this person just took it for granted, one of those types of situations. So that's what I have. You could be connecting to a Leo, an Aquarius, Cancer, a Pisces, Virgo. Libra, Capricorn, Taurus. It can be anybody, of course. All right. Let's roll. Next, we got Mighty Mighty Leos. Good luck to you, Cancer. Stay strong. You guys are making the right choice by moving on from this. I mean, you know, one thing I have learned on my spiritual walk is as much as you love someone, you just can't really have them see the errors of their ways if they don't want to see it. So at that point, you have to just kind of say, you know what? I tried my best. And it is what it is. You know, you just got to take the facts. And it's unfortunate because I think they missed out on a beautiful opportunity with you. Any Leos in the room? Any mighty Leos? Hey, Rachel. George is still here. What up, George? All right, mighty Leos, let's get it. Let's get to the messages for today. DP representing for Team Leo. GP's here. Okay, Leos. Rachel, what up, Rachel? Hey, hey. Ooh, I'm so glad my mods are here. Y'all, you missed it. If you guys were not here earlier, we had a troll try to pop up in my room. And y'all know I'm a very kind, humanitarian Aquarius. I gave the person a warning, Lisa and Rachel. The person still wanted to try me, so I had to boot them from my channel. Hit him with that block, 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 bliggity block, 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 block. Folks be playing me, playing with me. And I rarely get trolls. Like, I rarely. Y'all know, folks at my day ones, y'all know we rarely get trolls on this channel because I'm just really a cool person like that. I'm real chill, laid back. And I even warn folks, and they be chilling up like, okay, my bad, or they stop. But every now and then you get those trolls that come in, they ain't got no life. They just want to go on people's YouTube channel and just say stuff to get attention. It's very sad. Oh, you're writing your essay. Well, good luck to you. I used to do that when I was in school. I would listen to podcasts or YouTube videos when I would try to do my work as well. It really kind of helped. I like a little background noise when I'm writing or working on stuff. Exactly, Rachel. Nobody got time for that. Block, bliggity block, 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 block. All right, Leos, my bad. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current situation surrounding Leo and the person that they're connected to in love and romance. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Fool in the reverse. And we have the Two of Wands. Something's going on here with your person where they're really having a hard time deciding what they want to do here. I really don't feel like this is an energy of someone that's very consistent, you know. And it has a lot to do with these illusions that they have in their mind that they create. For a lot of you guys, it can be lies or things that they've said that they've created. Just very inconsistent, this one here. Even with the things they say, like their actions don't match their words or something like that. Yeah. I'm getting some days they say, I want to work on things with Leo. Then the next are like, well, no, maybe I should see what else is out there. Then the next day they're like, well, no, maybe I should reach out to Leo and tell Leo this. Maybe I should tell Leo that. You see? It's very well calculated, but it's also inconsistent. It's like they're not in touch with reality. This person has a hard time keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can describe it. And it has a lot to do with underlying fears and insecurity. This is a highly insecure individual. And the way insecure people show up is they show up either to set out to destroy the victim or to get themselves an inflated version of themselves. They'll sell all these things to make themselves look better than the victim. So that way they can feel better about themselves. I think the problem is you've retracted your energy with the Fool in the reverse to the Queen of Wands in the reverse because you demand respect. When this person doesn't come and respect you, all bets are off. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to entertain here. It's too risky to go towards someone like this for you. Way too risky. And way too much of a burden. This person stresses you completely out. And I think it has to do with their inconsistent behavior. For some of you guys, they could have even been entertaining other options or just giving like very fickle energy that just wasn't fair to you. And I feel like you're standing 10 toes down on this decision. Yeah, what you want is you want a fair relationship, a reciprocal love. You give some, they give some. That would be fair. You want transparency. You want someone to be honest. Even if you feel honestly like this person is a liar, someone that can't be trusted. I feel like for some of you Leos, you maybe even gave this person a chance to show you something different, but they just never delivered. And it was because you loved them. You did. So now you're trying to take the feels out of this and think of this relationship more practically, like what it's going to benefit you. And what's benefiting you, it keeps coming up, is reciprocal love, fairness. All right. With the Two of Wands to the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, your person is planning to try to recover things with you, make things right with you. You may get some flirty messages, but they're still going to not really want to fully invest until they know that you're dropping your guard and you're ready to give them another chance fully. That's what I'm saying. That's why this person is kind of like, it's like an insecurity issue. If you want to get to the bottom of it, it's insecurity. So what is this person intending to do next? Let's see if there's anything here that'll talk about that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to be fair now. They were like, okay, well, maybe I'll give Leo more than what I have in the past because I can't lose Leo. We've invested too much into this relationship. They're very valuable to me. What is the potential outcome here, Spirit? Judgment and the Knight of Cups. If you guys were to give this person a chance, I do see this person coming in very romantic, very loving, really trying their best to be more fair this time. But deep down, they're fighting this battle to, do this. Like, this is someone that needs a lot of strength to bring this thing back into a peaceful state because your expectations are going to be so high. Let's see how you'll take this. Let's see. I wonder if Leo, you'll take this person back. I don't think you will. Um, For a lot of you with the King of Wands in the reverse or the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't think so. I think a lot of you guys will eventually drop this person. I'm getting some of you guys may be in it for a fun time, not a long time. If you do like entertain this person, it'll be just like for a fling or something. Yeah, underneath the deck, like deep down, you would be like, yeah, I'm kind of over this, Mika. I don't plan to stick around too long. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone and go for what I really want. Okay, that's what I got. Let me know if it resonates, Leo. Could be connecting to another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Got Aquarius. Libra. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main ones there. All right. We are on the move. Next, we got Virgos. Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting your girl tonight. As you guys know, I've taken a little small hiatus. I had to take a break yesterday. I just was not feeling well at all. Still not feeling my best today, but I can't keep you guys waiting too long. I know you guys are looking out for that next video. And I also enjoy hearing their messages as well. So I'm glad to be back. But show your support by liking the video. And for those watching the recording, just leaving a simple emoji just to say, hey, or a heart or something is wonderful. So thank you guys for supporting me. Those that always come back to, I see y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Earth angels here represent for Virgo. Let's get it, Virgo. Aquavi says, yep, miss you yesterday. And was searching for you. Yeah, girl, I was not feeling well. And even today, I wasn't feeling my best, but I'm like, I got to put some videos out. I got to put some videos out. Because the funny thing, guys, is when I don't put videos out, then some of my subscribers actually start panicking and they start messaging me or emailing me. And I'm like, oh, they don't understand how much. I think sometimes people don't understand how much energy this takes. And then, of course, if you have other things you have going on in your life. So it's a lot of work. But I enjoy it. I have a passion for it. It's just sometimes, you just got to listen to your body, your energy, and you got to sometimes pull back. So that's where I am with it. Let's get it, Virgo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Virgo and the person that they're connected to in love and romance at this time. We got Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, and we have the Hangman in the reverse. Your person's feeling devastated about this love situation. They really are. And they don't know if this is going to ever come back to being a love story between you two. They've been thinking a lot about this here, possibly replaying things in their head over and over. They do feel like the victim in this. Even if they could have been the one causing the pain, they feel like the victim. Because I know some of you Virgos will be like, listen now, I was not the one that caused all these issues. They got to look in the mirror now. But they feel like the victim, okay? With the Magician to the Ten of Wands, even though they really do miss what you guys had, bringing this relationship back into union is going to be a tough thing for this person to do because they feel like deep down they've ruined it with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse. And I think it has a lot to do with their pride and ego. This is someone that's very much in that mindset of, I dare not go to Virgo and let them know that I'm weak. Because in their mind, they feel like if they were to go towards you and say, hey, listen, I really want to make this work. I'm sorry it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to. It was my bad. Accountability. This person doesn't want to do that. They kind of just want to keep this guard up of impulsively coming towards you because of pride and ego. Okay. They rather just go off in a different direction and just say, well, I tried. I tried. Okay. Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. You don't know what to think about this person. I think it's because this person energy is very confusing for you. Your feelings are all over the place. And the way you think about this is they're confusing, but yet deep down, I know it's bad for me. So it's kind of like I have no choice but to disconnect because it's just not right. Even if this person does have feelings for me, I have to kind of sneak away from this. A lot of you guys were dealing with massive manipulators, toxic people. Um, it just was not a healthy connection. You know, it was like someone coming in that wasn't giving you something solid. They were kind of breadcrumbing their way through. And I think it made you confused because they never really fully invested or committed. You know, it was like they were kind of just stringing this bad boy along. So with the Hanged One in the reverse here and the Chariot, I really feel like you're having a hard time. No, your person, excuse me. Your person's having a hard time navigating through how to hold on to this. We saw this earlier because they feel like the victim. And because they have a lot of pride and ego, this is someone that is definitely having a hard time figuring out how to fix this. Yeah, lack of accountability. They don't want to take accountability for what they've done. They rather just say, oh, I guess I'll just walk away and accept this defeat. So what are they going to do next? What is their intentions next then? Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise. They may apologize. Now, this is a small apology. They may say something like, so Virgo, how's it going? What you been up to these days? How are the kids? How's the dog? You know, they may come up with something. And do you want to go out to get a bite to eat? Do you know, it's like, it's no direct, you know what? I'm so sorry for how I treated you. You deserve so much better. I shouldn't have treated you like that. Please accept my heartfelt apology. You know, none of that. None of it. And you're just like, nigga. You think it's ignorant. You think it's foolish. You're like, why don't you just apologize for what you have done? They won't do it. Earth Angel says, very true. He never takes accountability. That's what I'm getting. So this person intends to reach out, but their apology is very vague. It's not even a real apology. It's kind of like, I am saying something and hoping that you'll understand that that's my way of, they have a weird way of apologizing. Earth Angel say, yup, he always uses the kids to try to hear back in. Oh my God, you're spot on. Right. Like, how's the kids? Yeah. Some BS like that. Like, really? That's it. I'm trying to tell you, these folks out of control. All right. So what is the potential outcome? Say if you guys were to reconcile for kicks and giggles, Virgo. Because you seem very confused by this person. You're like, listen, I can't do it. I know it's bad, but let's see if y'all were to reconcile. Six of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. Yikes. I hate to say it, but whatever you've experienced in the past, The ghosting, the pulling back, the indecisiveness, the um, person that brings a lot of illusions that, oh, we're going to work on this. This is going to work out. It's bull. It's bull. It's bull. They're not going to do that. This is someone that's going to sell you a lot of dreams and not deliver on it. And it has a lot to do with lack of maturity and lack of clarity about what they want. And you know that, which is why a lot of you Virgos have disconnected. You may have felt like this was a string along situation, and in fact, it is. It is. This is someone that wants to deep down be a part of your life one day. When things go bad, they don't really want to go towards putting in the effort in this relationship. I'm getting hot and cold, in and out. That's kind of how they're going to treat this. And for some of you guys, it could be because they want to keep their options open here. Yeah, it's all about themselves. Nothing solid, nothing real, just showing up. Okay. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Aries, Leo, and Sag. It's a lot of energy here, y'all. It can be anybody, of course, to be honest with you. But it's mostly air and water. That's most of it right there. Okay. Let me know if it resonates, Virgos. Next, we got Libra. Libra, Libra. Monique says, I honestly do feel like it's something I need to pull back on. And he's a Capricorn. Yeah, that's your inner voice that's telling you something is off. And as women, sometimes we hold on to the dream that this person can change. But as women, we have to acknowledge and say, we got to release the hopes that someone can be better. And we have to accept the facts of what is. So if someone is showing you consistently who they are, believe it. Believe it. Chi Chi says, you are a Virgo and Libra cusp, and this hits home. Awesome, awesome. ASMR says, had to go back, but just wants to say the Gemini reading is spot on, word for word. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your insight and thoughts. And thank you all so much for coming through, man. It's a lot of you guys here. What are y'all doing? Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Come on now. Your girl is giving y'all these reads. Good reading tonight. Hate you guys are going through a hard time. If you are, sending you lots of love and light. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. What up, Queen Resilient in the building? Man, Queen Resilient been holding down on this channel for a while. I really love to see my OGs coming through. Much love, much love. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay. It's a lot of y'all watching and not everybody hitting like. Come on now. Show some support. Show some support. It's an energy exchange. Even if you don't like it, hit the like button. Just hit the like button just because I love y'all. Hit the like button to show some love back. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the Libra read. Fellow air sign, Libra. Let's see what we got tonight. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Libra and the person that Libra is connected to in love and romance. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. This is someone that's very much obsessed with still holding on to the idea of. And I think it has a lot to do with this person always having access to you in some type of way. Like this is someone that has been in and out of your life. One day they'll be impulsively running out, then the next they'll come back and impulsively apologize. Say, I don't want to deal with these hoes no more. I want to come back and make things right with you. I'm just getting someone that's definitely giving like player, inconsistent, but they still feel like you're their prized possession. Interesting. Hey, Vaughn. When I really think about people like this, the first thing that goes into my mind is they feel like they own you. The tower's coming to crash down. And it's crashing down because you're now showing up in an energy, Libra, that you have never shown up in before. And it's throwing this person for a loop because they thought that they had you on lock. And it's kind of bringing up even more of that obsession. It's like that old saying, when you pull your energy back, that's when somebody wants you more. But they were all cool and calm and collective and treating you any kind of way when, you were there. Hey, Estatin. Change your name. Good to see you, girl. Miss Nikki. Okay. You see? Greed. Libra, greed. This greedy fool don't want to let you go. You're their prized possession. You see what I'm saying? Like they own you. Like, I can't let it go. Correct. Will not let up. I want to find out what's going on with this person's mindset. Why does this person feel still so connected to Libra? Temperance in the reverse and the devil. Dun, dun, dun. I told you, obsessed. And they feel devastated because you're not there no more. You moved on. They feel like you're moving on from them. And they regret that. They don't regret what they've done. They regret that you are leaving them. That's what they feel. This person has a problem with constantly betraying you. I'm getting, there's been about 10 swords or more that this person has put into your back. Like they're very much someone that continues to just jab, 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 cause pain, pain, pain. But deep down, they know like you're trying to leave. And that's bothering them. That's that's what makes them even more devastated. That's what makes them feel like the victim. How dare you, Libra? How dare you? All right, let's look at you. Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen Brazilian said, not 10 swords, it's about 30 swords. I'm telling you, I just feel like this person is out of control, y'all. Here's the deal. You dropped it. You dropped the stress, you dropped the burden, you dropped all this extra responsibility that came with being with this person. And you're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. You may notice, like, now that you're rising up in your power, you may start noticing people start looking at you more, acknowledging you more. You know, you may have a bit of lack of confidence to not even know how attractive you really are. But you are very attractive. You got it going on, boo. The thing about this person that you're connecting to, the confusion of what this person has caused through the manipulation, the lies, the tactics, it's made you almost question, am I doing the right thing? Am I going down the right spiritual path? Is it destined for me to disconnect? Because you know what you're caught up in? For some of you, it's a narcissistic cycle of abuse. The love bombing, right? Then after the love bombing, what comes after that? I forgot the cycle, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? They put you through this cycle of love bombing, then they start treating you like a crap again and devaluing all that mess, and then they leave, right? And it triggers all this insecurity in you to feel like you can't get anybody else, but you can. You're very attractive. So a lot of you guys are lacking the confidence to totally end this cycle. Hey, Mitzi. Yeah. Depending on what part of the timeline you are, Libra, some of you guys have totally decided to ghost this person, move on, let it go. Some others of you are still kind of like, still got that residue of like, ugh, I hope I made the right decision, you know? So every Libra is on a different path. But I'm here to reassure you, Libra, that you will find someone who will value you. You have what it takes to attract another partner. It's just going to take time. It's going to take time. Self-love, compassion, forgiveness, healing. You got to move past those regrets. But the longer you stay in the space of doom and gloom, sadness, pain, the longer it's going to take for you to move on from this. But do the work. I think there's still work to be done, which is why some of you Libras are like, why do I still got this person all up in my energy? Even if you have moved on from this, for those Libras that have watched me on this Libra saga, a lot of you guys have left this person, and this person's definitely feeling the loss of you. That's what this message is kind of reminding you. That this person is feeling abandoned and alone and neglected because you have laid down the law with this Queen of Swords, put up very firm boundaries. Some of you guys have blocked this person, which is great. And because of this, there's a sense of empowerment. I feel like that you'll feel. You're letting go of the dream, the illusion that this person sold you. I think for a long time, it got you away from reality of what is, that you deserve only the best, which is reciprocity and fairness and an equal love. So it's time to go a different direction. Yeah, and fast. Run with track shoes on. With track shoes on. All right, let's see what this person plans to do next, y'all. I know y'all so tired of this person. What they plan to do next? All right, they good. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. They still playing it. They still plotting. They still scheming. Look at them. They still plotting. They still scheming. And look, this is you right here. The high priestess, you silent. You drinking your water and minding your business. So why the hell is this person still plotting and scheming? You know, for some of you guys, you could be like my girl, Queen Resilient, and being separated from this person for a significant amount of time. And this person is still plotting and scheming. Y'all obsessed. I told you. Five of Swords. They really want to get into your mind. I'm getting like mental manipulation. Yeah. They feel like you're getting too smart. You're catching on to their games. And now they feel like, one, they played themselves because they didn't play the game right. So now they got to come up with a better strategy. It doesn't mean this person is changing. It means that this person is trying to revamp their approach. It's all still toxic, y'all. It's all still toxic. So if you guys were to reconcile, what would be the potential outcome between you two? Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This person is going to always play the role of defending how they feel, defending their stance. They're right, you wrong. I'm always right, they're wrong. I mean, you're wrong, Libra. They're always going to be moody and want to leave and explore their options. They just want your compassion deep down. All they want from you is to suck you dry. Some of you guys are empaths. This is like this whole empath and narcissist dynamic. Be careful with that love. You have so much love to give, but it needs to be with someone who gives love to you. Okay? That's what I got. So who we got here? Air signs, y'all. Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. That's the energy, y'all. Let me know if it resonates. Queen was in say, yep, that's how you know Libras are the ish. Can't leave us alone. Obsessed, y'all. Why you so obsessed with me? I really wanna know. All right, Libra. They're so obsessed. They're so obsessed. All right, we got a few of y'all that came on through during the Libra read. Mitzi's here. T Rose coming on through. Hey, T Rose. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you to you all for coming. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Show your girl some support. Please, please, please. And don't forget that I do offer personal readings. My personal readings are definitely the way to go for those that are not very familiar with them. They are more accurate than these general reads. If you feel like you definitely do resonate with these, imagine me tapping into your unique situation because these are general. So it's just me connecting with the collective. And I haven't had anybody say they absolutely hated their personal read yet. A lot of social proof out there. Check out my website, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, for more information on the different type of readings that I do offer for you all. Also, Lisa's reminding everyone to don't forget to like the video, leave a comment if you're watching the recording. Let me know if it resonates. Share with a friend. Share with anybody that may be interested. We love to build a community here. We are family here. We got a beautiful membership community as well. And if you join our membership, you get a free reading just by joining. And then there's other perks such as exclusive content for our members. I think you get a percent off of a purchase. I think it's 10% off purchases on my website. Other perks, exclusive member shout outs, and all these different things that comes along with being a member. And I thank you all so much for being here, but I can't emphasize it enough. By simply doing what's free, by just liking the video, it means a lot to me. I come on these lives just about every single day to give you guys these messages. So by showing your support of liking the video means the world to me. So thank you all so much for those that have hit the like. So enough of that. We're going to get to Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Miss Nikki's here. Manny is here. Scorpio rising, such as your girl Mika. For those that don't know, I'm a Scorpio rising as well. All right, we're going to roll, y'all. M. Sykes is here too. And Missy the Scorpio rising too. All right, let's get it, sexy Scorpios. I think that's what I'm gonna start calling y'all, the sexy Scorpios. Yes, hunty, the sexy Scorpios. Y'all like that? Sexy Scorpios. Let's get it. I probably can't say that on YouTube, but just go with it. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Scorpio in love and romance at this time. Page of Cups. The Moon. A lot of Scorpios here. And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Manny, thank you. Look at Manny, y'all. Manny running out. Look at the guy with the glasses, y'all. Look at him. Thank you, Manny, for sponsoring today's read. That's cute. Okay, let me get back on task, y'all. Manny done threw me off. It's cute. All right, here we go. This is definitely someone you have a lot of history with. And they want to apologize for running away from this connection. This is someone that could have avoided building with you, creating something substantial with you. And they want to say, I'm sorry. Give me something on this page of cups. Very, very immature person, okay? Yeah, they want to apologize for not taking action sooner. There's definitely been some time between you guys not communicating with each other and them just moving their ass. When the truth is, deep down, this person has so much love for you. They love you. They love you so much, Scorpio. They just are just lazy. Not, it's like, what the heck? Let's ask why. Why is this person not coming forward and showing Scorpio love sooner? Like, what was the holdup? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse. They just felt stuck. They felt stuck, and this is also someone I think that wanted you to chase them. They wanted to see how deep your loyalty ran with them. And because you didn't come forward sooner and all this, they were getting more and more scared to come and approach you. But they want to apologize and really tell you how they feel. They really do love you. All right, let's look at your side. With the moon to the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I would say you're in a space where you're clear that this person sold you a dream that they couldn't deliver on. They were very scared to try to fix this. It led you to a personal transformation that you may have not really planned for. So a lot of you guys now like think so negatively about this person because of how they've shown up. The facts are the facts. They didn't want to show you that they cared. It doesn't matter how they really feel. It's about their action matching their words for you, Scorpio. And this person's actions didn't show you that they cared. So you just wrote it off as they don't care. Some of you guys may deem this person as a player, an avoidant attachment style, or someone that just runs from love. And you're very clear about that. You're very clear about who this person is. And as painful as this is for you and devastating, a lot of you guys are just going to drop it. You're just going to say, hey, it is what it is. What am I supposed to do with this? This person doesn't want to put in the work, so why should I? I'm not going to chase this fool, right, Scorpio? You said, I'm not chasing this fool. What they think this is? Hex to the knob. So with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, your person is in a space of feeling like what can I offer Scorpio now that I've ruined this relationship, that I've broken Scorpio's heart? What can I do to fix what I've ruined? For many of you Scorpios, your love was pure, but you always kept your eye on this one. I feel like a lot of you guys studied this person. And when I tell you, you figured it out, you cracked the case, that the actions were not matching the words, and you had to do what was best for you. You don't think of this person in the best of light, and they acknowledge that and they understand why. Would they take accountability and say, you know what, Scorpio, you were right. I messed up. I'm not seeing that here. I'm really not seeing accountability, more so. I'm seeing this person just kind of like wishing things could be different and feeling quite less confident as the day goes by. And in your eyes, you feel like you've been through hell and back with this person. You don't have nothing else to give. You tried and you tried and you tried and you said, screw it. All that crap I was doing for this person, no, I'm pouring it into myself and I'm gonna sneak away doing it. Yeah, you're moving in silence. This person may not even know what you're up to. Some of you guys are working on personal projects, your career, your money, your stability, you're working on your goals. You're just coming across quite selfish. And this person feels like you walking away and you abandoning them throws them off. But let's make no mistake. This person never made the effort. I love you, Scorpio, but I'm not making the effort. You see this? It's unequally yoked. This person deep down knows you guys are unequally yoked. 10% reverse. You guys are not You guys are not on the same page. You figured this person out. You made your exit. This person had to learn a hard lesson when you made your exit. And so at that point, now this person feeling like, damn, they played themselves because they really had something special. They did. They had something very special that they probably can't get anywhere else. But it's too late. It's too late. So what does this person plan to do next? Because I think, Scorpio, you're about tired of this fool. I'm sorry to call them a fool, but they are. Spirit, tell me about this person connected to Scorpio. What do they intend to do next? Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Hermit. They're going to continue to feel sorry about themselves for missing out on this. Didn't I tell you how lazy this person was? You were a dream come true, and they're realizing it now with the Hermit here. But they're also realizing that their impulsive nature of not wanting to put in the work and go towards creating something amazing with you has backfired. I don't know what type of mentality this person has. Like it doesn't resonate with me, but it definitely gives me the idea of someone that really feels um like no matter what they do, you're supposed to be there, you know? And they come across as someone that's also very jealous too. They feel like at any point you could definitely get someone else and they don't like that either. But they have no real solid plan on what to do next. Like they almost kind of sit back and just wallow in the pain, feeling jealousy, feeling alone, feeling sad, feeling, deeply hurt and in love with you, but feeling helpless. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Bull crap. All right, what's the outcome between these two, Spirit? What's the outcome between these two? King of Cups and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Very devastated. Very devastated that this thing didn't work. It's like this person rise up in their maturity too late. And you may be a Scorpio that's like, listen, because I done moved on from this person. I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm pouring into myself. This person has moved on from you. Oh no. It's going to take a little while for this person to get over you. They're going to still, at some point, continue to shoot their shot until the stress of realizing that you're not moving, you're standing 10 toes down on what you believe, and they can't move you. That's when they're going to finally, let up. They're going to feel like it's too much work to try to impress you. Like this person is going to have a lot of tricks up their sleeve, I feel like, to try to get you back because they don't want to lose you. They may even be this false emperor just to say, hey, let's work on it. But I feel like this is kind of like a love bombing energy that's not going to last. Yeah, they're going to go right back to being toxic again. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all something. Listen to me, Scorpio. This person is full of crap. You know what this devil energy is about for your person. Toxic. And it's going to piss you off if you stay in this. But you can reverse the fate of this if you continue to move on with your life. They're going to be pissed off because their tactics are not going to work on you, which I don't think they will. Just letting you know. All right, here we go. This person can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Taurus. And I got some air sign here too, a little bit, and Leo. Could be anybody, of course. All right. We're going to keep it rolling. Next, we got Sagittarius. We got distant avoided people seem to only want you once you're gone. It's sad. Exactly. That's what I'm getting. Like someone that just really had a lot of love for you, but they were running from their feelings. Because it's very clear this person has a lot of love for you, Scorpio, but they just self-sabotage their own happiness. And it's very sad. They had you right there. When they had you, they could have had you. Crazy work. Sagittarius is next. Any Sagittariuses in the room? You're welcome, Manny. Manny says, thanks for the read, Mika. You're welcome. We got Leah here, who's a Saggy. All right, Sagittarius, let's get it. Y'all hit the like button. Show your girl some love. I would really appreciate it. Let's get started. All right, Sagittarius. We got Smalley. We got Lisa. Well, no, we got Leah. Lisa's showing love to Leah. Locapucci in the building. All right, Saggy, let's go. Thank you, Catherine, for the love. Catherine says, Aries reading was on point. Thank you for the reading. You just don't know. Crazy. Ooh. Sorry you had to experience all that, girlie. Stay strong. Stay strong. I'm glad you left. Good. Good, good, good. All right, let's get it, Saggy-Waggies. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Saggy and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. We got the Devil in the reverse. We got the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Your person, Sagittarius, is someone that has a lot of demons that they're really trying to conquer and, get a grip of. One of which is about control, power, being very stubborn and stuck in their ways. This is definitely someone that doesn't like to put in a lot of work in relationships. They like to just kind of show up in the relationship and hope things work out in their favor. And it's stemming from a lot of insecurity, this person here. So they use power and control in order to feel more better about themselves. If they can control people, love situations, then it'll make them feel more, better. The problem is you've thrown them for a loop because whatever they have tried to pull on you, Sagittarius, it feels like it's starting to backfire because now they're the ones that's feeling betrayed. They're walking around every day, going to work, living their life, like everything's fine. Like what you have done has not affected this person, but that's further from the truth. The truth is this person is devastated. They're devastated because you're no longer accepting their love offer. This person could have done something to you that was very toxic. And deep down, this person wants to date you and work on things with you. But I don't think this is someone that really is ready for a long-term relationship because they have a lot of demons that they have to work on for themselves first. But they still want you in their life. With the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Swords in the reverse, many of you Sagittarius, your energy is coming across as someone that is definitely trying to replay this whole scenario in your mind and think of ways that maybe you guys can possibly make this work. Because there's so much tension and drama going on between you two right now. And it seems like it's not getting better. It's getting worse. Let's see. What is this Chariot in reverse? Six of Wands, Queen of Wands. You want this person's attention. You want to get this person's attention. But it's almost like you don't really want to be with this person either. I don't know what this is about, Sagittarius. Maybe for some of you guys, you just want to make peace with this person at the least. Like you don't necessarily want to be with them. You just want peace. You feel like maybe all the stress and worry and overthinking in this situation would be better if you guys could talk it out or something. Let me get some more on you, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius want with this person? King of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Saggy, it's almost like you want to play a game with this person. You want to kind of almost just kind of use them and treat them, give them a taste of their own medicine. But you don't want a relationship. You don't want anything here. You're hoping things could turn around for the better. But at the same time, I feel like you know deep down this person may never change. Like you've learned a lot about this person. So I'm getting like a Sagittarius is like here today, gone tomorrow. Some of y'all just may use this person for a fling, booty call, for a little fun, play with them a little bit, and then like, boop, bye-bye. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is not everybody's story. Keep that in mind. It's not everybody's story. All right, with the Two of Pentacles to the Empress. Why the Two of Pentacles? Okay. This person's trying to decide if they want to be with you in a relationship. They're not quite sure because they know that you are only deserving the best. A lot of you Sagittarius have a lot of value. You bring a lot to the table. And this person sees your worth and value as someone that is very stable and abundant and has a lot to offer. But the best this person can offer you is just kind of like fake emperor energy, like an illusion of an emperor, but they're really not. Now you with the Hierophant and the Star, you're hoping this person can do better, but you know like deep down, you got to put boundaries in place. You got to put boundaries in place to not get so wrapped up in this situation with this person because you feel like it's over anyway. So I think a lot of you guys, again, just want a booty call. Leah says, yeah. Mess with them and walk. And Lukey Poochie says, yeah, company basically. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting like, now Sagittarius. Saggy Waggy. Come on now. That's low-key toxic, y'all. All right, let's look at your person. What are they intending to do? The Hermit and the Page of Cups in the reverse. You know, you're really triggering this person's insecurity the more and more that you don't come towards them. They're really losing a lot of faith in this thing working. They're really very fearful that it won't work because of the delays here. What's the potential outcome between these two? Nine of Cups in the reverse and Knight of Cups. It's just not going to work. There is really nothing more than just, how can I put it? A fling, something fun to do underneath the deck, very sexually charged. You know, two people that are just, want somebody to hang out with, but really just creating an irrational connection that is just all based on manipulation and irrational thought processes. More so, I think, on Sagittarius's behalf. You guys are not really um, doing a really good idea here by doing this. But I do know, Sagittarius, based on what some of you guys are saying, y'all know who you are and what you want. And what you want is nothing serious with this person. So that's what I got. Okay. The person you could be connecting to could be a Capricorn, an Aries, a Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, a Cancer, Leo, or air sign. All right. Exactly. That's what I'm getting, like a game you guys are playing. Exactly, local, like a payback. Like I'm just gonna hit it and then I'm a dip. Like just playing a game with them or something. I don't know what y'all got going on. Saggy, now Saggy. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling, y'all. We got Capricorn next. We got Capricorn next. Of course, the roles could be reversed in their reading, Saggy. So just take it as it, resonates. All right, we got Cap and the Corn. Cap and Corn. Where you at? Capricorn is next. Y'all hit the like button, show your girls some love. I would really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for coming. Much love, much love. Is that why you doing a local bougie? Because they were being a player to you, so you about to be a player to them? Come on, guys. It's not high vibrational. You're going to wreck them some karmic debt. Don't play with people like that. It's not a good thing. I don't recommend it. Don't recommend it, y'all. All right, let's get to the Capricorn reads. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Capricorn and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. Hey, Tashima. We got the Tower in the reverse. We got the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay. This is someone that is constantly in a space of protecting themselves, having this guard up. And I think it's has a lot to do with this person knowing that they definitely want you badly. But I don't really feel like this is someone that is healthy for you, you know? You may have this person blocked because what this person loves about you is the love that you provide them. But I think what they provide you is toxicity and low vibrational energy. I will say this person is thinking about those things, but it's like they're not really doing much about it. They're still moving on a selfish agenda to get what they can get, which is your love, and not commit fully. Now, you with the Page of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this relationship never really worked because it was very one-sided. I feel like you gave a lot and you didn't get much in return except for an illusion. And you constantly arguing with this person, defending your stance of how you were always giving, giving, giving. And a lot of this really didn't make sense to you. It didn't make sense why this person treated you the way they did. You may have spent a lot of time. You may be watching me now because you're still trying to unpack and understand the way of this individual. And I'm here to tell you it's because they were playing a lot of manipulative tactics and games. Yeah, it's taken some time to heal if this is your story from this. And I feel like you're still on this journey of fighting the urge to give this person another chance because they just don't change. This person has racked up so much karmic debt. And when you get around people like this that have so much toxicity and countless cycles of being like this to so many people, they drag you down with them. And you start becoming very low vibrational, causing the reactive abuse, not recognizing yourself when you're with this person because they bring the worst out in you. This person, of course, thinks it's totally okay with leaving you to go to a third party if you're not going to accept them because they're not going to change. So if you're not going to take me for who I am, Capricorn, fine, I'm going to go off to someone else. And that's what this person has done. And I feel like you're tired of it. You're tired of this person playing with you. One minute they want to leave, the next they want to stay. Like, what do you want? Well, this person just wants to run game. That's what they want to do. And it's pissing you off. And I think the only way that you can fully heal from this is to totally go no contact. Because if you need like guidance, I would say, do know this person has not changed. They're still in this low vibrational energy. And all they're doing is running from person to person, running from their issues, running from their trying to run from their karma, which is not realistic. Karma will always find them no matter where they go. It doesn't matter which person they run off to, they're still going to have this karmic debt. So what do they intend to do next with Capricorn? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You see? They don't know who they want to build with or who they want to stay with. Like this person, uh, is in a Delulu world. They don't have no sense of real reality. They've created their entire life based on a lie. So they don't even know the difference between what's real and what's fake. They don't even know like what is best for them at this point. They just know like they don't want to lose you. It's almost like a have your cake and eat it too. Very delusional. Whatever's going to serve them best, that's what they intend to do. I do see this person, if they come back, just kind of like still keeping their options open. I definitely do see that. What's the potential outcome between these two? The Hierophant and the Star. They're hoping that you will see things from their stance. Like they want you to be okay with them being in and out of your life and treat you like an option, being a player. Like I'm getting like open relationship, polyamorous, someone that comes and goes out of the relationship as they please. Like this is like real player energy. Like they want you to be okay with that. They want you to be okay with being an option. They want you to be okay with them sleeping around or whatever. Like they just want you to be cool with it. Like stop giving me a hard time about it. Just play along. Play along. Even if it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't matter. Like just let me do what I want to do. Okay. Yeah, this person doesn't want to have to drop their options. They want to still be able to have the right to choose, Two of Swords. So just kind of be a part of it and be a part of those options. And that is a no. Could be connecting to a Scorpio, Capricorn, a Virgo, a Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Libra. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. It can be any of those signs, of course. Let me know if it resonates, Capricorn. If you moved on from this, you definitely dodged a big bullet. Very, very toxic individual. You've got to move on from if you haven't already. They are not changing. All right, next we got Aquarius. Where you at, Aqua Gang? Don't forget to like the video, guys. Show your girls some love. Don't forget that I do offer personal readings. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, currently have a sale going on. And if you join the Soul Tribe or channel membership, you get a free reading. So you got options. You got options. Let's get to the Aquarius read. Aqua Gang, where you at? Okay, Aqua, I see you. I see you. Tristan's here. Say, hey, girl. Just relaxing, doing my nails, practicing self-care, and thought I'd hop on. I always love your reads. Okay, I love self-care. Yes. I'm so glad that you're taking care of yourself, Tristan, and all is well. I enjoy interacting with you. Thank you so much for always supporting your girl. Much love, girl. Much love. Kita, what up, girl? Good to see you too. Aqua Vibes, of course, representing for Aqua Gang. And Fred's in the building, just in time for the Aqua read. Tashima said with the Capricorn read, I would rather continue to heal than deal with him ever again. We have children together, so if it ain't about them, I don't want to hear it. I heard that. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Hey, Lena. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person currently connected to Aquarius in love and romance at this time. Four of Swords. The Devil in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Looky, looky. Here we go. This person can't stop thinking about you, Aquarius. No matter what they do, this person is hoping that you'll be willing to work on things with them. With the Star and the Three of Pentacles, they're hoping that you'll work with them. They really want your cooperation. Even though this person possibly was impulsively being in and out of your life, not taking this relationship seriously, just really throwing things off between you two. I really feel like this is someone that is not even on your level. Like this is someone that knows you deserve better, but they just didn't do better because they're lazy. They're lazy. They don't want to work. They rather hold back, be in fear of taking the first step, be in fear of apologizing because of stubbornness. This person doesn't want to change. They don't want to make the effort. What they want to do is they want to continue to try to stand their ground. They're hoping that you will remember all that you guys have done to create this relationship. I feel like there's been a lot of time invested here. For some of you, years invested. And deep down, like if this person would tell you, they'll tell you like you're their everything. But they can't tell you that because this person would never, they would never acknowledge this. And it has a lot to do with the stubbornness, y'all. Look at that. We got the Tower and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This person was very shocked, Aquarius, that you weren't playing. You weren't playing. When you said, not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Talk to the hand. That's what it's boop, 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 boop. Talk to the hand. When you told that person, talk to the hand, Satan. What the bleep, bleep, bleep. Whatever you told them, Aquarius, you told them off. They heard you. They were shocked. They were like, whoa, whoa. They were shocked. But I think you're in a space, Aquarius, that you don't want to be disrespected. You don't want to continue to be a part of a narrative of someone mishandling you, taking you for granted. Like at some point, you've got to draw the line in the sand and demand respect. You do miss this person, but you value yourself more. You know what I'm saying? You value yourself more. And I feel like you've seen more success in your life after disconnecting from this. Some of you guys are low-key just waiting on the day that this person's going to send you that call, that text, that DM. You already know. Look at y'all, waiting for them to spin the block. You already know they coming. You're just not going to chase this fool. You're not going to do it. And when it comes to how you feel, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're very like confused as far as like why this person would want to even consider putting other people ahead of you. Like, why? I was kind to you. I was generous to you. I did this for you. Right, Aqua? It did sound like you would tell this person, why would you do this? You idiot. You know what I'm saying? It just baffles you because you're like, I didn't really do anything to make this person treat me this way. You know, that's the mentality. And that's the pain for you because you've been very kind to this person. Eight of Wands, Justice in the reverse. You're moving on because you don't feel like you're treated fairly. That's the bottom line. This person did not treat you fairly. You wanted a relationship. You saw the potential in what this could be, but it just never came to be. It just never came to be. There were, like I said, abrupt ending, and this person was shocked by this. Now, for some of you guys, you do expect this person to reach out. I think this cycle is still open, Aquarius, believe it or not. And it has a lot to do with that abrupt ending. Like the cycle is not closed. Eight of Cups in the reverse. To the Empress. This person wants to go back to you. It doesn't matter if they had put you in a third party situation or they were entertaining other people. No one compares to you, Aquarius. You're showing up as an Empress. That's why they want you to come back or will want to come back. Look at that. They see you as somebody that is the person they've invested the most in, whether it be time, money, energy, love, whatever. It's like they just can't like let you go easily. That's the way they feel about it. Now you, on the other hand, you kind of feel like with the Death card here to the Knight of Swords, you're ending this and you're ready to move on with your life. Like you're in a space where you're just really ready to move on. Because what you're not going to be a part of is the disrespect and being anybody's option and people running game on you and stuff. Like you're not with that life. Even if you still feel like this is your soulmate. Even if you love this person. It's not even about you loving this person. It's about what makes sense. And the math ain't mathing. This person's not showing up for you. They're treating you wrong. And that's all you need. So what is this person planning to do next? Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. So the more and more this person watches you, studies you, whether it be through socials, passing by your house, passing by the places you frequent or whatever, the more and more this person is going to be like broken down. They plan to just kind of watch you in silence. Like it's giving coward energy. You know, y'all know how your person is. They weak. They just going to watch you and then they're going to be hurt. And they're going to be hurt because they're going to see like you really don't care no more. It's going to trigger this person's insecurity and make them feel even more codependent on your love. Like miss you even more because they see like you're unbothered. Even if you are bothered, they don't know that because Aquarius can wear a poker face and y'all can act like you don't really care, but you really do. But this person would not know that. They'd be like, damn, Aquarius just moving on. They don't care no more. They don't care no more. Why the Aquarius don't love me no more? Oh, this person could be crying, y'all. Look at this. The first card was the Four of Swords. This person is just like stressed. They stress, baby. Now they're resting. This is what they thought. Let me tell you what I'm getting. This person thought that they can just take a break from this and then they can revive this thing later. Like they can take a break but they're realizing this break is like indefinite. Like it's over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they want you to keep giving to them. Whatever you were giving them before, they want that. All right, so what is the potential outcome between these two? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. If you guys were to give this person a chance, it wouldn't work. It would be a bad idea. But I think for a lot of you Aquariuses anyway, like this person's going to recognize that you were the one that got away. You were the one that got away. And it doesn't matter like if they recognize this now or later. And this person is going to feel very, very small. They're going to feel very, very insecure, very insignificant. And by that point, they're going to be like, they don't want to deal with anybody. You know, they're going to just be focused on trying to make amends with you because they're going to realize they want the relationship with you. And this will be way after like you have completely mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally checked out completely. It's like that's when this person's going to have a big aha moment like, oh man, Aquarius is the one I should have been with. I shouldn't have done this. That's when it's going to hit them, right? Their impulsive nature and ways will come to a staggering halt and they're going to just start feeling really bad. And I feel like if this is your story, they're already there or they're about to be there very soon. They're going to realize you're the one that got away. Everybody's on different timelines, of course, but that's what I got. Let me know if it resonates, Aquarius. But he said they can rest in a black hole. You feel me? Because Aquarius ain't the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5 to be messed with. At all, at all. All right, Aqua Gang. Stay strong. Keep pressing on. Time to move on. All right. Last but not least, we got Pisces. I saw we had a couple of Pisces come through earlier. Any Pisces still in the room? Any Pisces? And then we're going to close this live. Thank y'all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out my Geminis watching. Don't forget to check out the Gemini reading I did earlier. And for Cancers watching, don't forget to check out the Cancer read I did earlier. So great videos, great readings to check out. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss these lives. I get so many people that hate they miss the lives, and that's the best way to make sure you're in the loop of when I go live again. Aquavibe says, Mika spends her nights on YouTube spitting facts for us. Always on point. Thank you. Thank you, Aquavibes, for the feedback. Awesome. I'm so glad you enjoyed the read, Aqua Gang. Love y'all. Aqua Gang in this thing. Stay weird, my friend. Stay weird. Pisces, let's get it. B is a Pisces rising. Female Pisces here. Yvonne here. Lauren here. Y'all waiting. Let's get it. And Kumara, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Yay. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're enjoying the read. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here. All right. Let's get it, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently connecting to in love and romance. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay. So what I'm getting, Pisces, with this energy is that you're dealing with someone who is really ignoring, like almost like pushing it away, like I'm not even going to deal with this type of energy of working on this. Look at B. Thank you, B. Oh, B. Thank you. B and Manny sponsoring today's read, y'all. Thank you, B. When I tell you guys this person's a trip, it's like the best way I can describe the energy is someone that's like, okay, I don't really want to put in the work, but then they're looking at the relationship itself, right? And they're seeing the benefits of being with you, but yet it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I have what it takes. It's almost like I got to make a wise plan before I come forward. I have to make a wise decision on how I approach this. So that way I can get what I want out of this situation. This is someone that doesn't have possibly a lot to offer you because underneath it all, they're so fickle. That's what I mean. Like they're a trip. It's like they're passionate about you, but yet they are still also passionate about going a different path. It's confusion. They're confused. Like make a choice. Oh, I didn't change the sign, y'all. Y'all didn't tell me I didn't change the sign. We on Pisces. There we go. This person is confused. They're confused. Sorry about that, Pisces. We are on Pisces. And it's like it's a trip because you do bring them a lot of happiness. You bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment. It's almost like someone that's scared to fully commit. They may not be the type that is ready to settle down. And when you talk to this person, they talk a good game. They say all the right things, but then when it's the action to back up the words, you're like, well, dang, what do you want? Do you really want me? Do you really want this? The answer is they don't know. They don't know. So with you with the Seven of Cups to this Eight of Wands, you don't know if you need to reach out to this person. You're like, I don't know if I need to reach out to this person or if I need to continue to keep my options open. Because at the end of the day, like, you want to defend how you feel. Like you need to end this if they don't take action. But you also want to kind of know where they stand. It's really hard to describe the energy, Pisces, for you as well. But I think the reason why you're so confused is because this person is. And they give you so much lack of clarity that even if your intuition tells you, you probably need to keep your options open, you're kind of thinking like, well, is that really what I want to do? Or is it like, is it my intuition telling me to end this? Or is it just me saying I need to end this? Like, you're just not clear. And so your energy comes across as someone that doesn't really trust this person. You don't trust them with your heart, with your love. Because the moment you give all of that emotional vulnerability, you're scared that this person's going to crush you down. But you don't want to fully walk away from this. But you're also devastated. It's like, come on now, Pisces. Come on now. Pisces. Let's get some more clarity on this. Let's go back to your person real quick. Why is Pisces person so confused? Why are they so confused about Pisces? Let's go back to your person real quick. Seven of Wands and Page of Swords in the reverse. Fear. They know that they have told you a lot of things, but the person that you're dealing with is scared of commitment. So they kind of, it's a protection mechanism. It's like an insecurity issue. So until I make a choice, I don't want to lose Pisces. I still want Pisces in my energy until I'm able to decide what I want. But I don't know if that's what I really want. So can we just get along? That's if your person could say, Pisces, can we just get along? You can just give me some more time. Nobody got time for this though. Nobody got time. Golly. All right, Five of Wands. The Sun. It's very clear, like the fighting, the arguing, the issues, the going back and forth has become quite toxic and unhealthy between you two. And it has a lot to do with this thing built on a very rocky foundation. This is like two people that just can't get on the same page from the start because this person keeps causing so many delays. They play too much. And this person's toxic ways has led to the demise of this when they could have just been honest. The problem is this person lied. They sold you a dream, but the truth is this person is also like one foot out the door. They just need your love, compassion, understanding. For many of you guys, you were very kind to this person, very loving, very patient, but you were also in a space of confusion because you're like, okay, what does this person want me to do? I've done this. I've done that. I've told them this. I've told them that. Like, what else am I supposed to do? It's like the passion, the love is so raw, it's so real, it's so authentic. And instead of this person saying, you know, I'm doing you a disservice, Pisces, by keeping you strong along in this relationship. It's best if we just part our ways until I can figure out what I want. That's the right thing. That's the mature thing to do. This person doesn't want to do that because for a lot of you guys, this person knows if they were to do that, there is a strong possibility someone else is going to snatch you up because this is beautiful energy. But I think you're holding on to the fantasy that this person has sold you instead of accepting the reality of their actions. So the fantasy sounds good. It feels good because you get love bombed. You get, hooked on into their web of lies and illusions and believe that they're going to show up for you. But the truth is, you're dealing with someone who is a child. They have a mentality of a child. They're very codependent. They're very emotionally unavailable. They need you to be their mommy. It may have felt like a mommy to a child dynamic versus a mature love situation. And that's where you have to draw the line in the sand in Pisces and tell yourself that I am not this person's mommy or daddy. I am this person's partner. And as a partner, this person needs to treat you like an equal and not treat you like somebody that they can just come on in and take advantage of, because that's what's happening here. And this is typical behavior of people that are like narcissists, people who are the type of people that want to string people along to waste their time. And it has a lot to do with this person not being on your level. You're showing up as a Queen of Cups, very mature, very stable, very grounded, emotionally stable. This person is not even a page. They're a page of cups in the reverse. They don't know how to navigate through healthy relationships. This is someone that is still learning how to love themselves, let alone not even knowing how to love someone else. Very unhealed. Very unhealed. So what do they intend to do next then? A lot of trauma this person could have experienced in their childhood too, which is why they're not able to give healthy love. What are they intending to do next? Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. How do I give to Pisces? Even though I know Pisces deserves only the best, how do I do that? You see what I'm saying? They don't know how to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to give to Pisces. Everything Pisces has told me they need me to do, I mean, I don't know how to do that. So they just sit and do nothing, y'all. This person sits and does nothing. Or if they come in, they'll come right back out and play the field because they're so insecure about the fact that they're not going to be good enough because they're not equipped to be the level of a man or a woman you need them to be. You see? You see how this all makes sense now? All right, so let's look at the outcome. We have the Hermit in the reverse and we have the Fool in the reverse. The outcome is eventually you or this person is going to ghost the situation because it's too much of a risk. It's just not worth the risk of being a part of something that's making you feel like you're in this alone anyway. For a lot of you Pisces, you'll be the one to disconnect because you feel like you're in this alone anyway. And just kind of start focusing on loving yourself. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Yeah, it does suck, but it's definitely true. Hate that for you. I really do. All right, guys, that's the read. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. If you enjoyed today's reading, be sure you guys like the video. Show your girl some love. If you're watching the recording, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what messages resonate with you and your story. And if you haven't done so already, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month your girl picks one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. And if you're new here too, don't hesitate on joining our soul tribe because you do get entitled to a free reading, and you never know, because we have our 1-year anniversary coming up here on this channel soon. I may be giving away some free stuff, so be on the lookout for that. All right, you guys, it's getting late. Your girl's got to get some shut-eye, but I appreciate you all being here. And thank you so much for those that interacted with me live. Big shout out to our big contributors to sponsoring today's read. Manny, and B. Thank you guys so much. A big shout out to our mods holding it down. Lisa, T-Rose, Rachel, man. Thank you guys so much. And for all of you guys that are here watching in silence, much love to you. Take care of yourself. Good night, everyone. Namaste.